How about them Seahawks, Michael Irvin?
Surely.
Oh, Russell Wilson, the 15th
Seahawks.
Seahawks coming in against RG3. 7 consecutive wins since starting 3-6. Only the 15th ever to start 3-6 in the Super Bowl, ever to make the playoffs. And they came out on fire as he sort of limps around the edge there.
Mike Shanahan done a great job in the first 2 drives, moving the football, spreading it around. And RG3 looked like he was going to be a huge factor in this game.
From the pocket, looks for Pierre Garçon. Wide open 30-yard gain. Yards after the catch down to the Seahawks 21. Next play, 6th play of this drive. It's time for the Butler. Flip it out to Alfred Morris, second leading rusher in the league this year. Hardly touched until he gets down to the 5, 18-yard gain. 3 plays later, 3rd and goal, 9th play of the drive.
Early. He was housing the Seahawks early.
RG3 to Evan Royster, end zone touchdown, 9 plays, 80 yards, 5:03 off the clock.
It almost seems like this was too easy at this point of the game. A wonderful drive by the Redskins.
Go 3 and out. RG3 again keeping the ball plus side of the field, nearing the red zone there. 8-yard gain, ball comes loose. RG3 was ruled down. Good call right there, down to the Seahawks 24. 4 plays later, inside.
You could tell it wasn't helpful.
Inside the 10 again. 1st and 10. He goes around the end.
This would usually be a touchdown by the old
flips it into the end zone. It's incomplete, but even without getting touched, he got hurt on this play, gingerly gets up. He's got that knee brace on his right knee, takes his helmet off, limps back to the huddle, but then you think, okay, he's not himself all game long. Kirk Cousins maybe has to come in the game when RG3 hits his back leg and finds a wide open Logan Paulson in the end zone.
Just perfect timing, and that's what makes it so incredible to see a young guy sit back, drop, hit that last step, find that perfect place to throw the ball.
A one-legged throw, tack on 15 more yards, and a chat with Mike Shanahan, and then he goes into some little room to get checked out.
You know what room that is.
Well, there's Dr. James Andrews.
That's the feel-good room.
Who told USA Today that he basically said his heart was in his throat with how quickly RG3 has come back, and now down 2 scores on 3rd and long. Russell Wilson throws it out to Zach Miller, who picks it off his shoe tops and gets a crucial first down.
Key play of the game. That kept the momentum going for Seattle. If they go 3 and out there, man, the Redskins take advantage of it.
They'd have to get the ball back. 2nd quarter, now Russell Wilson keeps it instead of giving it to Marshawn Lynch, and he gets a gain of 19 yards. 3 plays later, as RG3's out from his little room visit.
Still trying to get going over the RG3.
Russell Wilson, a Sidney Rice.
Rich, I talked to these receivers about making plays this morning, and Sidney Rice right here, first glance, it looked like he was out of bounds, but what a wonderful play that was.
You said that this morning?
I talked to him, Sidney Rice.
Big gain right there.
Crazy.
Led only to a field goal, and the ball bounced right in the next possession for the Seahawks as as Russell Wilson and Marshawn Lynch, the exchange is loose, ball bounces right to Lynch. Now they're inside the red zone, flip it out to Michael Robinson. How many fullbacks have scored this weekend? John Kuhn had a couple scores.
The playoff is all about unsung heroes, X factors, guys you don't normally think is going to have big games. They have big games.
14-10 now. RG3 up top, but here comes Earl Thomas from the other side of the field.
Great play. He played a great center field. Came over and made a huge play. You can see this personal battle going on all game between the receiver and the cornerback.
Led to a Stephen Hauschka field goal, 13 unanswered after the Redskins start with 14 unanswered to start the game. It's now 14-13. First possession of the second half. Beast mode in full effect right here. Big gain, Marshawn Lynch, 26 yards. Down to the Redskins, 44. 4 plays later, it's on the 32. Russell Wilson to Golden Tate.
Name is Russell.
I really like the way those young guys, those guys made plays today. Sidney Rice, Golden Tate.
Inside the red zone now, it's Marshawn Lynch up the gut inside the 5 for 15 yards down to the Redskins 2. 2 plays later, it's the Redskins 1, and Marshawn Lynch has his bell rung by London Fletcher. Ball is loose. Jarvis Jenkins recovers.
Wonderful job by Washington.
And the Seahawks cough it up on the 1.
This is a running back's nightmare to have a defender square you up and put his helmet directly on the football. The ball has to go somewhere. Unfortunately, it bounced out.
Only 2 lost fumbles for Lynch all season, a crucial one right there, so it's still a 1-point game. RG3 picks up the first down, which was getting few and far between for the offense after they scored their second touchdown of the game. Santana Moss moved the chains. 3rd and 11 a few plays later, and he couldn't really follow through seemingly on that leg.
Just can't be. It's not totally himself, but he's trying to go for his teammates and for that city. He knows what he means to that football organization.
4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
His last name Wilson.
It's not just a run. That's a very smart run right there, Rich. Made everything he could get out of that without taking a big hit.
28 yards to the 30. 2 plays later to Doug Baldwin. Oh, he had a step a la A.J. Green in Houston yesterday, but they could not convert. Seahawks end up punting on that drive. They're outplaying the Redskins in quarters 2 and 3, but still 1 point down. Don't get points for outplaying people. RG3 limping his way almost to a first down here around the end. 9 yards.
Now, a healthy RG3, that would have been 39 yards.
4 plays later, 3rd and 7. RG3, Leonard Hankerson can't corral it, and the Redskins are forced to punt.
That play.
Ensuing Seahawks possession. Second play of the drive. Russell Wilson hands it off to Lynch, who makes some moves. 18-yard gain to the Seahawks 46. 3 plays later, 5th play of the drive. 3rd and 10. Can they move the chains? You betcha. Zach Miller beating the blitz.
Great play right here. I felt like the Redskins were very aggressive. Any kind of screen pass would have gotten them. They ran a nice wide delay right there.
3 plays later, another 3rd down. Marshawn Lynch converts the first down, and look who helps convert the touchdown.
Russell. Last name Wilson.
Blocking his running back into the end zone. The Seahawks take a 19-14 lead on the beast mode score.
And that's just attitude right there. When your quarterback is leading your running back down the field and helps to get him into the end zone, oh, man, right there, that's a Pete Carroll coach football team.
And then number 3 has to go for 2. Believe it or not, for the first time all season, first 2-point conversion of the season, up 5.
And just perfectly puts it on that back shoulder for the big body to cover it up. The defensive back can never get through that big body to get to that football.
Big game for Zach Miller, as it's now a 1-score game full. 7 points. RG3, play fake, coming around the end, 1st and 10, and he is taken down by fellow rookie Bruce Irvin, the first overall pick of the Seahawks draft, with a 12-yard loss. Next play, fumbled snap, and there goes RG3 down in a heap. His right leg finally gives way. Hearts in throats, not only throughout FedEx Field, but on both sidelines and in couches and living rooms and bars everywhere across the United States.
Rich, courageous effort on one leg. He had been doing a great job, but we all knew it. Playing on the bad leg, it was just a matter of time before something like this happened. Let's just hope that it's not anything catastrophic.
And it's a James Andrews in the lid coming out there, as it's time for Shanahan to turn to Kirk Cousins for sure now with 6:19 to go. But the fumble gives Russell Wilson and the Seahawks the ball inside the 5 as RG3 gamely walks off on his own power and then goes back into that little room there in FedEx Field. And then the 3 plays later, Russell Wilson incomplete to Golden Tate. So Stephen Hauschka, who was kicking essentially on one leg today, he kicked a field goal to make it a 2-score game. And against this rampaging Seahawks defense, Kirk Cousins really didn't have much in him except a couple of plays as he moved the chains to Leonard Hankerson.
Nice throw right there to Leonard Hankerson for a first down.
But the Redskins having a go for it 4 plays later on 4th and long, and that's just basically chum in the water for the Seahawks.
You know, right here on this play, Rich, you look at it, great blitz. They had the right protection call, and Kirk Cousins was taking his time because he felt like they should have it blocked up. Evan Royster, young guy, missed the block, and there you have it.
So Russell Wilson, the 75th overall pick in this draft this year, flips it out to Zach Miller to essentially wrap it up with 3 minutes to go. And the Seattle Seahawks and their rookie quarterback from the 3rd round are the ones who take down the 2nd overall pick and the sensational Robert Griffin III in the best Redskins season in recent memory. Their first division title since 1999 results in a one-and-done ball game against the Seattle Seahawks, who now, with their first divisional road win since 1983, they are the ones who move on to the Georgia Dome to take on the top-seeded Atlanta Falcons, who I will go out on a limb and say have their work cut out for them.